Let's talk about the theme this year, because it's just one of those events that I think has just become a success story.
Well, it has, and now we're in our 7th year, as you said, and the theme this year is Masquerade. And masks played an important part in theatre and drama in the past, and certainly in Mozart's life. And so there's a sort of thread running through all the concerts. So there's some puppet shows which are part of masks and so on. Mozart was approached by a masked stranger who commissioned his Requiem from him. So we're performing the Requiem on Mozart's birthday, actually. And so this theme of masks just threads its way through.
What is it about the music and the history of Mozart that we can't seem to separate ourselves from?
Well, he was a genius, for one thing. And his genius now inspires this festival. And it's not only about Mozart, because there are many other composers as well. And we're encouraging younger composers with the Goethe Institute. We've got a special project with them called Listening to the Image, where we've taken photographs by Lebogang Ganye, and 3 composers have interpreted those photographs in music. Wow. And that will be presented at the Goethe Institute.
So that's going to be magical.
And we've also got, for example, Sir James Galway. We've got a lot of international performers. Sir James Galway is probably the foremost among them. He's a very famous flute player, and he will be performing on Friday the 6th of February with the South African National Youth Orchestra and the Zurich Chamber Orchestra. But there are all sorts of things. We've got performance art in the final concert, where a whole lot of dancers will be conducted by a conductor. They won't hear the music, but he'll conduct them and they will react to his movements, you see. And then we will bring the orchestra back, and the orchestra will then play the music so that they can actually hear what he was conducting, and then they'll dance again. So
that's on the final...
That's on the final concert, yes.
My word.
But there are about 18 or 19 different events happening, you know, over the 2 weeks. The opening one is an important mask connection, because we're doing a Viennese New Year's concert at the Linde Auditorium, and the audience is encouraged to wear masks to fit in with the theme, and we'll give prizes for the best masks and so on.
It's interactive, there's innovation. I can only imagine that as every year, as you progress from year onto another year, that the challenge has become to make this interesting, and I think that this could be your most interesting program to date.
Well, I think they're all very interesting. And Florian Uhlich, who does this with me, he comes up with a theme each year. And then it's a lot of fun, actually, to work concerts into this theme and see how we can connect various concerts to, for example, in this year, the theme of masks. And one of the concerts also on the 4th of February at the Wits Art Museum. We also perform in different venues around Joburg. The concert at Wits Art Museum is called Unmasking Mozart. So Sue Cock will talk about the dissonance quartet and unpack it, and then a quartet will play it, so that we can see how the whole thing fits together, and it'll all be explained. I think one of the important things about this festival is its educational aspect also. We are always teaching people about music. There are master classes for singers, master classes for conductors, and so on. So there's lots for everyone.
And that kind of leads to my next question, because it is then it's critical to get that mix right of the right kind of artists with the right kind of artists that are coming through development, and kind of maybe not exposing the experienced artists, but definitely exposing the upcoming artists to this level of performance.
Well, and that's a very important part of our work. So we've got those projects, Listening to the Image, for the young composers. The master classes for young singers are very interesting, because as a result of that, one singer is chosen to go and study in Cologne in Germany, fully paid for. And at the moment we've got 3 students studying there, and they're all doing incredibly well.
So it's going to be a tough
It's always
decision.
tough. Yeah. Siyabonga Makungo is now, he was one of the ones who went last year. He's already singing in China and Korea, Japan, all over Germany. So it's making a difference to their lives. And I think that's really important for us.
Okay, let's get to the important part. Public, great program, fantastic festival. I want to get tickets, want to know the lineups. Where can I go?
Well, the information, first of all, is at www.join-mozart-festival.org.
Okay.
Join Mozart Festival.
Yeah.
Telephone number 011 447 9264.
But you can generally Google the information and find out.
You can Google
more.
the information. We're on Facebook and Twitter. Join Mozart Festival or Join Mozart Fest on Twitter. It's all there.
So we're going to leave it there, but thank you very much for joining us. That was renowned conductor Richard Cock talking to us about the 7th Annual Johannesburg International Mozart Festival. And we will be celebrating, of course, the festival to remember. If you've listened to that interview, the lineup is extraordinary. It's not to be missed festival this year. We'll take an ad break. We're back after this.
We kick off this week's show by seeing how Kenyans are paying tribute to the victims, as well as not only how they've coped, but how they returned stronger after the attacks.
Last year, images of the 4-day Westgate Mall attack saturated front pages.
In the Democratic Republic of Congo, artists have assembled to celebrate the peace this war-torn country has not had in a long time.
No conflict that can't be solved without a conversation.
The Journal, every Saturday at 1:30 on SABC News.